Hi, hello everybody, Americans and India. I, HB Krishnachari, Telangana Desam leader, YouTube channel expert. So, regarding, I am very thankful to American President, Hon'ble President Mr.Joe Biden, and also Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, this topic related to United States legislation, Inflation Reduction Act versus Green India mission. So how the economy has been disrupted during the pandemic and during the high price rise, the inflation has been raised due to ongoing Ukraine and Russia war, and even China also needs to attack Taiwan and India also. So this is relating to how Mr. Joe Biden, President of America, has put efforts in passing the bill in Inflation Reduction Act make into law. So this is the economy impact due to cash flow in the market is poor, slowing down the revenue growth by pandemic, increased price rises by Ukraine and Russia war, and climate change crisis and global warming are all incompatible for economy, makes United States legislation pass bill Inflation Reduction Act. So where is India also putting efforts inspired by United States of America Green India mission. So let's make comparable statements between United States of America and India by which other countries should follow. The Inflation Reduction Act was signed into law in the United States of America in August 22. The Inflation Reduction Act will going to curb America's greenhouse gas emissions. Inflation Reduction Act provision pertaining to climate change mitigation, clean energy, energy innovation will help clean up the United States environment and should positively impact India and rest of the world. On August 16, 2022, American Honorable President Mr. Joe Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act into law. Inflation Reduction Act legislation covers healthcare, prescription drugs, which gets drugs cheaply costing from $1,000 per month to getting down to decrease to just $35 monthly. So, and stock buybacks. The Inflation Reduction Act reduces United States greenhouse gas emissions to approximately 40%. The Inflation Reduction Act encourages sources of clean energy vehicles. Inflation Reduction Act extends and creates investment tax credits and production tax credits for clean energy generation and gives producers choice to opt for either investment tax credits or production tax credits according to what works best for them. The Inflation Reduction Act is considered to be socially progressive, awards higher incentives, increase wages to workers also. From January 1st, 2025, any carbon-free generation can opt for either investment tax credits or production tax credits. So Inflation Reduction Act allows additional tax incentives to be stacked on the top. So as the Inflation Reduction Act lowers healthcare costs and fairer tax systems, tackling the climate crisis, lowering energy costs, creating good paying jobs, thanks to Honorable Joe Biden. So let us, United States of America, by leadership President of America, Mr. Joe Biden, we have to, because we have very strong bond between India and America. So Indian government is also putting efforts on clean energy. That is what I mean to say. India is not a developed country, it is an independence country. But I would like to tell about the Indian history, how India came to make a vision to develop. So India is a commercial and corruption country, and with a multi-political party system, all political parties in the assembly or parliament have criminal background and corruption scams. So this is the reality in the government of India. So everybody is corrupted. So at this stage, since from 20 years India is under developing nation only. Still it is not developed. So anyway, Indian government, I would like to appreciate now so many projects since from 80 years. The man who has a strong man, that is Mr. Narendra Modi, became the Prime Minister of India, and he has implemented demonetization, and he promised that he will return back 900 lakhs crores of black money to India. And he has also resolved so many disputed issues like Kashmir and Ram Janmabhoomi, Ram Temple, and several others. You can visible in Telangana Desam Leader YouTube channel videos. So, because every political leader have been convicted in scams, that is the main reason, and we have to trust PM Narendra Modi. So many critical issues are resolved. So resolving and is making developing the country by creating several projects. So Indian government makes Scrap System Act, Green India Mission policy on commercial vehicles aged above 15 years and passenger vehicles aged above 20 years will have to be mandatorily scrapped if they do not pass the fitness and emission test. The Indian new vehicle scrappage policy that aims to take off older vehicles from the road in order to reduce pollution and accidents once the registration expires after 15 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the vehicle scrappage policy implementation in October 1, 2021. Electric cars are boom in Indian market due to lack of charging station right now and lack of no parking facilities in the houses, making slow sales of electric cars. In India, green hydrogen fuel is the fuel of the future to alter petrol and diesel vehicles. India improving renewable energies like wind power and solar power projects. Energy crisis starting in India, getting crores of losses to thousands of crores of losses to electricity department due to some idiot corrupt political leaders giving free electricity to 24 hours to farmers, agriculture sector. But there is no accountability, there is no meter reading. So, unlessly blaming the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, how he is making some restriction to put the meters on the to accountability of the current. So this is the very huge revenue loss to the country. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi government developing the national highway for electrical vehicles has announced the date of trial run of upcoming Delhi to Jaipur e-highway, first time in India, will start from September 9 in 2022. So jobs, I would like to say, due to coronavirus pandemic and due to Ukraine and Russia war, and in India high inflation has been increased. So he is managed. There is no any law like in America introduced Inflation Reduction Act. Although Prime Minister Narendra Modi tackling this issue very smartly, that inflation is under control. So because due to pandemic and Ukraine and Russia war, economic disruptions, some jobs may getting into more demand and less demand also. So jobs landscape will going to change career in youths from to youths. So growing job demands internationally, whereas in India also growing job demands like data analyst and scientist positions and artificial intelligence and machine learning specialists and big data specialists and digital marketing and strategy specialists and process automation specialists, business development professionals, digital transformation specialists and information security analysts, software and application developers and Internet of Things specialists. So these jobs are growing in demand in future shortly. But some decrease the job demand in India, which may convert into contract jobs, contract type, because some new labor laws has been approved by the parliament and which are going to implement in every state of India. So because these laws are benefit to the employees and labor market. So the decreased job demand like data entry clerks, administrative and executive secretaries, accounting and bookkeeping and payroll clerks, accountants and auditors, assembly and factory workers, business services and administrative managers, client information and customer service workers, general and operation managers, mechanics and machinery repairers, and material recording and stock keeping clerks. And these jobs will going into less demand, no demand. And these jobs may alter into the contract jobs. So all decreased job demands will be contract based opportunities. Conclusion of the video means America and India will make a strong bond. So India is always inspired from America with support from President of America, Mr. Joe Biden. So India also make corruption free and professional politics and make a superpower nation by 2030. And one of the second or third economy strength after US nation. So the rest of, and India will inspire to rest of the world nations on Inflation Reduction Act and Indian scrap policy system also. So I request American government should support India, so should tackle some issues to get a strong support to leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So because he is one and only person in the India which makes so many critical issues resolved and going to make a strong nation with superpower nation in before 2030. So this video makes inspire to every underdeveloped countries also. So kindly share and subscribe and make this is HB Krishnachari from Telangana Desam Leader YouTube channel expert. So everybody